headquarters.
Come to think of it.
I could finish reading the book. Let's plant.
Hey,
What should we plant? Hero's fruit seeds. May as well, right? We have them, so let's pop the hero's fruit seed in there then. First, wet the soil, then sow the seeds. Also, these prefer more sun, so keep the soil covering to a minimum. I tended the plants with warmth and care. Okay. I'm surprised it takes that long.
Eurus speaking.
Oh, this is Neurus. I've got something on the old girl's radar, so we'll be taking a short stop.
The city ruins come to view.
Oh,
This place once flourished through the excavation of magma crystals by migrant workers. The work was hard, but the miners were hardy and spirited, and the promise of riches lured many here. In its time, it may have rivaled Brylehaven. However, the promise of strong magma drew forth the humans. As tragedies climbed, it became a ghost town. Now only the threatening glimmer of the crystals remain. And with the promise of abandoned riches followed the thieves. For some reason, though, they all seem to scurry home empty-handed, gripped by fear.
we can't really blame them. Oh my goodness.
this is...
It's truly a harrowing sight. Look at all those crystals. Simply coming here is enough to wound the soul. A chill settles into my very bones as I consider what could have occurred here. Something wrong, lad? Did the gauntlet runner get the best of your stomach again?
No.
No, sorry, I was just reminded of something unpleasant. Are you okay?
Everything okay?
Right.
Yeah, sorry to cause you any concern. I know what destroyed this village. I've no doubt about it. This is the work of a human. Indeed, there are scars left upon this place differ from the traces left behind by monster attacks or acts of war. Right, I don't know if the magma crystals are what attracted the humans here, or if the attack caused them, but my hometown will eventually... Storl. I'll make no assumptions about what runs through your mind, but I would ask you to recall the time when we cut down the human at the castle and saved all those lives with him.
That's why.
Do not allow your thoughts to dwell on negativity. The day will come when both this place and your homeland will flourish once again.
Yeah.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I feel like coming face to face with the cruel decline of the village has deepened my wisdom in its own way.
All right.
Nice.
Hey!
Ugh, my stomach since noticed that our next meal is overdue. Why don't we head back? So I guess Neurus can read the room when he wants to, huh?
So,
Let's put this place behind us.
Here.
By the by, I made another drawing. This picture will bring viewers no joy, but it is an important sight to document nonetheless. I'll take the drawing with me to ensure I never forget what happened here.
As the sun sinks below the horizon, the gauntlet runner
So I guess these
arrives
pictures are
in
like
a
breakup
land
Maria's
dense with trees.
bond.
The glow of the gauntlet runner pierces the dark, warmly enveloping them in its light.
Blackwood Camp. Ooh.
Uh,
The day after tomorrow will be in a real maritime city. I bet we'll be able to see the ocean soon. First time for both of us. A dream eater moth.
all right then.
Okay, let's cook something and then we'll finish reading the book, I think. But I did see that Catherina's runner is up ahead, so I might actually hop into... Can we go to Academia?
What now?
Yeah, you're fine. Hulkenberg. I should equip right now, Commander. That's me. It's a couple more levels. We're probably okay, because I did see that Catherina's runner is coming up soon.
Alright then.
So we're gonna have to fight her probably tomorrow. Let's cook. critical meatballs. What's up, guys? Critical meatball here.
That
Only Hulkenberg knows how to cook that. I'll go call her.
Hail!
I've considered this topic for quite a while. Is it not true that meat tastes better when consumed by the mouthful, rather than via tiny, polite little bites? It is my preferred method, as you can luxuriate in its full texture whilst increasing one's jaw strength. The logic behind cutting meat into small pieces eludes me. I prefer only the most restrained application of seasoning as well. It is best to let the ingredients' natural flavors thrive. If animals must forfeit their lives to sate our hunger, the least we can do is honor them, is to taste the full glory of their sacrifice. Started preparing food with Hulkenberg, make sure to follow her minimalist methods with the ingredients. Yeah, we choose the prime ingredients in this day. I dare say this meal will be quite exquisite when it's complete.
Good.
A pleasing aroma, is it not? That indescribable acridity belies the dish's depth. I don't even know what that means. It's so novel and unique. I've never tasted anything like this, and I may never again.
All right.
The critical meatballs are complete. An enchanting aroma, is it not? Nice. It's a shame we can't rise bonds while we're on the runner. Okay, since we're likely to be attacked tomorrow, I will save the game. We should be fine to beat Catherina. She wasn't very tough the last time we fought her. Bygone days. Let's finish reading it. He recalls the time his son came to him in tears, upset he couldn't sing a certain song well. They ended up singing other songs together through the night until falling asleep. The next morning, Heismay awoke to his son, eyes still swollen from crying the night before, singing the song he'd been trying to learn, a birthday song for his father. I see, being a parent brought him lots of struggles, but even more than that, brought him joy. Tolerance has gone up. Nice. With that, I finally finished the book. It feels like my understanding of the world has deepened.
Alright.
Oh, even more tolerance. Ooh, we're almost at level 3 tolerance. Nice.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Quite.
Ah, the salty yet strangely refreshing aroma of seawater is already upon us. At this rate, we should reach Brawlhaven by tomorrow. Seawater? I thought so. The air feels a lot more clammy, so I assumed that's what it was. And so we put the forest behind us at long last. That must mean we've already ventured beyond where that cliff collapsed, barring passage.
I see.
It would seem it was fixed without a trace of its ruin. And speaking of ruin, Eurus, do you remember that we are relying on you for safe passage the rest of the way? You don't trust Eurus? He's a bit crazy, but tomorrow we should go see the ocean. Eurus said the waters around Brawlhaven are kind of strange. I'm curious what he meant by that. What do you mean by
Alright
that?
then. Right.
See if there's anything good in the pantry. Interesting clear out and more coney meat. Let's cook. We can cook magic bread.
alright.
Isn't that a dish from Heismay's home village? I'll go get him.
Understood.
You may cut as many corners as you like in cooking. However, we do not cook merely to fill our bellies. No, we cook to partake of a good meal. You mustn't neglect learning how to achieve that end.
Knowing that,
The quality of your results would directly reflect the focus you put into the process. Training with the blade is not so different. Followed Heismay's lead and began kneading the flour into dough. Once the dough is satisfactory, throw your weight into stretching it.
here we go.
Your foot goes forward like this. Etch this into your memory.
Oh,
Though my sweat tells of a battle hard fought, a final trial awaits. Calm your mind and strike to remove it with no less than perfect timing. Amazing, we made springy and delicious looking bread.
in days gone by,
I present you as a taste of my hometown with this magical bread. Our efforts shall make it all the more delicious, so be sure to savor it. Nice. Wow, the hero's fruit. Or fruit. Hey, why don't we harvest it? Sure.
Whoa.
We're able to harvest some great fruit if you have more seeds than sown.
Hey,
Do I have any more seeds?
later.
Bookshelf. No new books.
All right then.
How are we looking for our virtues? Yeah, I'm not so sure that planting seeds is going to be terribly useful for us
All right then.
in the long run. We can gain courage, or we can gain wisdom. Let's gain some wisdom.
Well met.
Kaz, you've come at the perfect moment. I was just thinking I'd ponder some battle strategies over my game board. An abstract game of military tactics, you see. Care to indulge me in a round? Sure. Seems kind of fun, doesn't it? How about playing a game? Sure.
All right.
Then let's begin. I shall give and expect no quarter. Shall we?
If so,
If that's how you plan to make your advance, then... I can't make any more moves, that's the match. I learned quite a bit from that match. I believe we would both benefit from continued practice. The game affords me the opportunity to visualize strategies all on my own. What if an enemy came at me from such an angle? How would I retaliate? And so on and so forth.
I'd say
I once failed in my duty to protect His Highness the Prince. At that time I was but a novice, a new addition to the Royal Guard. I lacked the experience needed to properly assume the role.
that's why.
It is for that reason now that I train both my body and mind so thoroughly, as I vow to never let such a thing occur once again. You're so strong.
Well then.
No.
I am nothing of the sort. My body bears the scar of my myriad weaknesses. That said, it is quite the pleasure to speak so freely with you. I find comfort in knowing that I may share my feelings with a compatriot. If we find success in this endeavor and create a country where all can truly live equally, I hope to serve as a knight captain, passing down what knowledge I can to a new generation. I would speak not just of tactics, but of all my experiences on this journey, my victories, and of course my failures too. And in so doing, I would see the Royal Guards elevated to new heights. I hope. You can do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, should such starry-eyed wish come true, I shall tell them much of you, our captain. Such a position is certainly not one most could adapt to, much less succeed in, given the circumstances of our fight. And I must say, you wear the role well. It is hard to believe it's your first foray into such responsibility. Perhaps you've a natural talent for it. But to call it talent is disservice. No matter whatever higher calling you have, I can only be as I am now because of you. You honor me.
True.
'Twas you and Gallica that set the cogs of this journey in motion. I think there's some significance to you being the captain, in my humble opinion. You have my gratitude. After crossing proverbial swords with you, I feel that I'm one step closer to realizing my dream. I felt my wisdom grow after listening to Hulkenberg's advice.
All right.
Ooh, 4 points. Getting there, getting there.
All right.
Now then, shall we continue our discussion on tactics? There were some blunders you can avoid next time. For example, when a piece moves here, you should... Hulkenberg and I dueled on the board for a while. I think now we're gonna get jumped.
Gauntlet runner sighted!
Enemies coming our way, or so I thought. Looks like it's that Missy's Gauntlet runner coming for us this time.
Hey,
Hey you lot, yeah, on the Gauntlet run over there. You're not becoming king on my watch.
hurry up.
I've got a short fuse, you know, and that means if you don't come out right now, kaboom. So the young miss says. I was hoping you lots are willing to act, of course.
Certainly.
Don't worry, we won't take this lying down. Wait, they're coming on board? At the other end? Well, now we have to accept their challenge. Is this how we get bonds with Catherina? We just fight her every now and then?
You. So we meet again. Maybe you got the better of me last time, but you're about to get some payback. Give me a break, lady. Ever heard of learning from your mistakes? Sorry, but we don't intend to lose either. Ooh, big talk. Well, I'm willing to rewrite my record if that's what it takes to be queen. My people are suffering as we speak. Who's gonna save the Parapus if I don't give it all I've got? I promised them all I'd become queen. You're all decent people, got nothing against you, but I'm not holding back.
My cue, I think.
Here we go.
Let's have a spot of inventive ingenuity.
Ooh. Nice work,
Looks like
Mirrors.
you've gotten stronger.
All power of kings.
Alright, steal.
I'll be taking that.
Why,
Tekka.
hello.
Ooh, we got a new gauntlet.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Try light.
Let's
Decent
shoot
damage.
fair and square.
Not now.
With blade in hand.
Shield arts.
What?
Ouch.
Child's play.
Okay, that could have been really bad.
I'll use what I must. Slash!
That's nothing.
Vida's power.
Nice.
Are you prepared?
Right, Skull Cracker.
Crush you!
Last chance to give up.
Shut up.
That's nothing.
Nice, good turn.
Why are you so strong, damn you? But this is where the real fight begins. Get ready to get stomped.
This is the real Dark Souls begins now.
You'll feel this one.
Oh shit.
Now that's finesse. Beautiful dodge, Heisman.
That was an interesting attack.
I show no mercy. Commendable bearing.
Pretty sure we got her in the bag, right?
A tough one.
No holding back!
There we go, nice. That last attack actually did do quite a bit of damage, actually.
No. Why? Why? I trained so much for this. This isn't supposed to happen.
Satisfactory. To greater
Nice.
heights.
Rebellion increases critical rate for one ally. Oh. Nice. I climbed nearly 200 ranks of popularity for that.
I've lost.
Ah, damn, I lost again. If I could just beat you, I'd ask you to join me, but that power of yours is really something. Don't you rest easy, because I will win next time. Start preparing now, you got that? Catherina, cheer up. What the hell's this?
Yeah?
I saw you runner, so I followed you. They're as tough as they say. Oh, you Doricus, who do you think I am exactly? Pardon me. I know you perfectly well. You're the great Catherina Gran. Everyone here knows. In fact, all their hopes are pinned on you.
Oh.
How are these people migrating to find work, even though I might kill them in the end? What other options do parapets like 'em have? It might be dangerous, but we've got to break some eggs to make an omelette. Eudaricus, wait. Take this and see if you can't stop everyone from leaving for now. Oh, money.
Hey,
Good news, you lot. Catherina's made a generous donation. Oh, thank you. Now we can eat for once.
Listen to me.
Listen, everyone. I know these times are trying, but this kind of work ain't the answer. If you can hold out just a little longer, I swear I'm going to set things right for us.
well then.
Now there we are. We believe in you, Catherina. I earned that money slaying a monster just a few days ago. It was meant to be the start of my royal campaign fund. It's a small price to pay for helping out my people, but it'll last them, what, a few weeks at most? They'll be heading out to find work again in no time. I just can't fathom dying to earn a living, and the fat cats are all too happy when the parapets take them up on it.
I'll make it happen.
When I'm in charge, first thing I'm going to do is offer bounties for their bloody heads. They squeeze us dry, so I'll squeeze them right back. Is money the answer? I ain't got a clue myself, but I had to try something. Even now, tons of those people aren't going to survive, and I can't tell people who are eating today to wait until tomorrow while I think of something. I was just lucky, you know. I had the strength to push through and survive. The truth is, most people don't have that kind of strength. They need someone to provide it for them.
That's why.
You should know better than most. Those who can act gotta take action. If they don't, nothing in this bloody world's gonna change. It'll stay rotten as it is. So many say there's nothing to be done, but they only say that because the parapets are right where they want them, beneath everybody.
It just ain't right.
They couldn't have the parapets doing well for themselves. That would shake up the whole shoddy world they're standing on. They like the twisted world just the way it is. Let's change things. That's exactly what I plan on doing, Kaz. With anyone able to take the throne, now's the time I do it. Which means I can't just hand it to you either.
Thanks.
Much obliged, Kaz. We may be enemies, but I still like having these talks. I'm not as powerful as I need to be, but still, I reached out to the recruitment center. We should start seeing bigger rewards for bounties. Go check on it. We've got to keep taking those monsters down. We'll beat this world into peace together. I feel Catherina's indignation towards the world's absurdities. as well as her deep faith in me. I think this unlocks our next brawler class. The loyal hunter Catherina, keeper and herald of the brawler's virtues. Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom.
A new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny. So what do we get?
I'm not letting anyone
The Pugilist. And increases the bounty rewards. Nice. Awesome. Next time I see you, I'm taking you down for sure, so don't go dying on me. Brawler's another class that I need to work on.
As the shadows are stretched to their limits before darkness takes them, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a balmy wetland. Nocturnal creatures who lay dormant beneath the fens in the light rise to seek out their prey. Meanwhile, the party rests their weary souls, fatigued by the long journey, under the protection of the Gauntlet Runner.
Muddy Camp. So I'll be arriving tomorrow. I look forward to seeing what kind of place Browhaven is. Loomy Bee.
Alright then.
Well, the only thing to do is work on
Alright then.
imagination, it looks like.
Go.
Supporters, no. Activities?
Oh, hey!
Alright,
Ah,
nice
it's you.
Hello there. Although I've altogether too much time on my hands, let's say we take a little rest and talk a moment. No trace of enemies around by my eyes. Peaceful for now, which means we get to have a little break. By recalling the past and planning for the future with Heismay, maybe I can hone my imagination. Let's talk with him. How's it going, Heismay?
Good grief.
Goodness, time to bid farewell to Matira, isn't it? I can't help but feel a connection to that place. The village from which I originally hail is not far from Matira. The air there agrees with my skin more than Grand Trads. It's nice and quiet.
That's right.
Yes, on that subject in particular, we're in full agreement. Speaking of which, where is your hometown? I've heard before that you received this mission from the hidden village where His Highness the Prince resides. Ah, right, my apologies. I didn't mean to ask with such carelessness. Your tribe faces even harsher prejudice than the Ujiv. I'll not pry if you'd rather not discuss it. There are none alive who wouldn't want to forget certain aspects of their past, myself included. But if it is truly the case, then perhaps it is not one's past that defines their character, but what they do in the present and the future. If we were to all face the future together, then perhaps someday we could find ourselves living in a world resembling the one from that novel you carry. I felt my imagination grow as Heismay and I discussed the challenges still ahead of us.
Alright.
Nice. I'm glad to have such an opportunity to converse. If a good night's rest evades you, then I will keep you company instead. That's nice.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Idol's Day, day 20.
Hello? Hello, Mr. Captain? Rise and shine, what? Almost there.
Royal Haven. It's been a while.
Oh wow.
You've been before.
My parents took me once when I was a boy. I remember the day we arrived, and waking up to the smell of the ocean. The place was crowded beyond belief. Everything was so different from our hometown in the countryside.
I felt much the same when I reached the royal capital. Quite a sight compared to my little village, with naught but fields and mountains.
To be sure. And where are you from, Hulkenberg?
It's a good question.
You cannot guess? Surely Montario in the east.
Wait, what?
Why, the Hulkenbergs are one of that nation's most prominent aristocratic houses, if not foremost among them.
You don't say.
Well, yes. Though I've no close relationship with my parents. I've hardly seen them since I left home.
I see.
Damn.
Suppose we've all come a long way, haven't we?
Seems we'll make it to the exhibition just in time.
With a master at the helm, you were bound to, eh?
I really
Of
hope
course.
Joanna shows up.
We resolved to trust her. So we simply watch and wait.
Right. Everyone set and steady? Welcome, ladies and gents, to the coastal crown jewel, Port Brilehaven.
Nice.